180.
Check 48 to Mike. You remember me? You remember
And Mayfield just getting the play off. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Check 48's the Mike.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Deuce.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
SOS. Check 9. Pistol.
Check.
Hey, alert 33.
Alert 3.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry. My touch.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Regular. Alert. Hey, exit.
48's Mike.
Stay with your man.
Mike, 48. Mike.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He finds his target, Beckham. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Alert. Real. Hey. High 7. My touch.
1st down, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Oh, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And an alley to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
King.
Yo.
Up.
Yo. Rush in.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's go. We got this. Shift. Up. Hey, check 24. Shift.
And again, it's Mayfield. His throw incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Run. Hey, we don't like the 48. Run. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Pick the edge. Come.
Hurry.
Hurry.
48's mine. I'm coming.
King. Real.
Check 31.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Hey, alert 33. Regular.
Sponge.
Hey, alert. Hurry. Stop.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Check 48. Come on. Coming this way. We got it.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jackson now. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. To throw again. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. This is Ingram, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now it's Jackson dancing to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jackson looking to throw on third. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Regular. Point it right.
Watch 36 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. You go tight. You got tight right there.
Alert. Hey, alert. Hurry. Like that.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Pressure from behind, and he's going to be thrown down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now Jackson on 1st down, looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurry!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield, he'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Jackson, and his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Third and goal, Jackson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Hey, alert 33.
Show it up. Show it up.
Pistol.
Yeah.
Hey.
They run it again with Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
King. Check. Hurry.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a 1st down. On the carry, it's Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Recon, 132-5.
Now Chubb running right. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Switch it.
Pistol. Here we go. Pistol.
Check 48.
Real.
Check 48.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. A 9-yard touchdown there, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. It's complete to Snead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Throwing now is Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Hurry! Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check the backer, check the backer. Wide.
Hurry!
Get wide.
A give running right is Chubb. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Regular.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run here with Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Christian Kirksey. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now it's Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
You don't know no better.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Here's Jackson throwing on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. 75 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson flush to his right. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Yeah, let's get a sack line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 42 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check. Crunch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Ship.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around. Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game. I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set, ready. 18 data, 18 data. Check pass, check 31, check 31.
On second down, it's Ingram. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And out of bounds right around the 20. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. Now Jackson from the gun on third down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Browns drive about to get started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
A run for Nick Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
57 to Mike.
I got him.
Shift. Joker.
Pistol.
Hey, alert three.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Mike, I'm here all day. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, check, Mike. Hey, Echo.
57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 57. Mike, 57.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Alert!
57.
Real.
Coming to you, son.
King!
Check 24.
Hey, Foxtrot. Hurry!
57 to Mark.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They'll run on first down. Ingram. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This one complete to Ingram. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Check 26.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Coming to you. 25, check 25.
From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, alert!
48's the mic.
Hey, dude. Run.
65. 65. Check nickel.
Hey.
Play.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pick up the ball. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Real.
48 smart. Here we go.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Judon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Mike 48. Real. I got you. Check 99. Show it.
Point it right. Hurry!
Mayfield on play action. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 4th down.
Run. Regular. Hey, alert.
Keep it up. Check your hot read. Yes.
Regular. Hurry.
Go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matt Judon, and that will force a turnover on downs. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1.